All the best.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am CA Ganesh Narnoli, the moderator of this webinar. I am delighted to welcome you all to this webinar, which is being organized by CPE Committee of the ICAI. Please block your calendar on every Friday to get insights into various emerging and high value technical topics. It is my pleasure to be a moderator for the webinar on global opportunities for young practicing CA in AI and CA professionals in UAE. In a short while, we will start this webinar. First, I would like to appraise you about the CPE committee. The profession of chartered accountancy is growing leaps and bounds, and its phenomenal growth has brought the profession at the forefront. Today, our profession has acquired an indisciplinable position in business and economy. ICAI continuously aims at developing knowledge edge so that the members stand out to the expectation of the society. To achieve this objective, the CPE Committee of ICAI has been continuously striving for perfection, integrity, and knowledge, which make the word chartered accountant synonymous with excellence in service. In this direction, the CPE Committee has always been proactive in the emerging need of its members, enabling them to acquire contemporary knowledge and skills to face the challenges effectively by organizing CP programs and providing adequate opportunities. The program for this evening is as follow. We have two sessions of 1 hour each, and the topic are one is opportunities for CA professionals in UAE. Second topic is global opportunities for young practicing CA in AI. One thing is that the timing for second speaker, CA Gopal Foflia sir, had been updated. His session will now take place from 5th p.m. to 6th p.m. instead of the previously scheduled on 4 p.m. to 5th p.m. Now, to begin, I extend a warm welcome to our respected Vice Chairman, sir, of CP Committee, CA Vishnu Agarwal, sir. Your continuous support and visionary leadership have always inspired us. CA Vishnu Agarwal, sir, is a Central Council member of ICAI for the term 2025 to 29. He currently serves as a vice chairman of the CP committee and the direct tax committee of ICAI. Additionally, he is an esteemed member of several other key committees of ICAI. With over 2 decades of experience, he specializes in income tax matters and has also authored the book Landmark Judgment of Income Tax. Beyond his professional commitments, CA Vishnu Agarwal sir is actively involved in social service and community initiatives. His professional acumen, leadership role, and dedication to both the profession and society make him a respected figure in the accounting and taxation domain. With this, I would request CA Vishnu Agarwal sir to present the welcome address.
Thank you, Ganesh Narnolji. Respected our own Central Council member, C.A. Satish Gupta ji, today's learned speaker, Prakash Agrawal ji, and Gopal Pokhlia ji, and our team from the CP committee, Ajit Nath Tiwari ji. I welcome all of you in the webinar in which today we will discuss about the professional opportunity in the UAE and abroad, and our learned speaker from Dubai, Prakash Agrawal ji, will discuss on this. And again, we will discuss about global opportunity for young practitioner chartered accountant in AI from Gopal Pokhlia ji. Both speakers, I believe that will crystal clear about the fundamental of the subject for all my members today are present in this particular webinar. Friends, for the benefit of our all the members, just I appeal to you that every Friday from 4 to 6, we do the webinar in which best of the best speaker from our CA fraternity we invited for our for our for our members. Friends, I request each one of you to take the maximum benefit of this webinar. And about our CP committee, our chairman of the CP committee, Satish Gupta is here. So I will not discuss about the what we are doing in the CP committee, and our chairman will discuss it is a protocol of our institute. So I will not touch upon any point. So our chairman of the CP committee will speak about the CP committee, and I welcome all of you in this webinar. With these words, once again I welcome each one of you for presenting here in this particular webinar. Thank you, friend.
Thank you, Vishnu sir. Now, I also take this opportunity to welcome C. Satish Kumar Gupta sir, Chairman of CP Committee. Your valuable guidance has been instrumental in organizing this event. C. Satish Kumar Gupta sir is a Central Council member of ICAI for the term 2025 to 29 and has served as a Central Council member for the term 2029 to 22. He currently serves as a chairman of CP committee and has been chairman of SMP committee of SAFA, South Asia Federation of Accountants, and CSR committee in the past. He has received several honorary awards such as Excellent Branch Award and Special Silver Shield Award during the chairmanship of Jaipur branch, Best Member of the Year 2024 award, etc. He has been written more than 8 papers and has delivered lectures in different seminars, RRCs, webinars on topics like GST provisions, income tax assessments, reassessments under Income Tax Act. Now, I would like to invite CA Satish Kumar Gupta sir to present the welcome address.
Thank you, Ganesh.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for a nice moderation. And my brother in the council, vice chairman of this important committee of the institute, Vishnu Agarwal Bhai, who belongs to Bombay, originally belonged to Rajasthan, but now professionally belong to Bombay, representing WIRC in the Central Council, a very dynamic and young and profound leader. And we are benefited by his presence not only in the committee but in council also. With worthy speakers, Popaliaji and Agrawal sir, and my dear friends who in a big number attending this webinar, our regular feature happening on every Friday. And the secretary of the committee, very proactive, Brother Tiwadi ji and the team CP and the team technical managing this particular webinar. So a very warm welcome to each one of you friends. And I am really thankful to the committee, to the president ICI and the council of ICI for giving me this opportunity this year to lead the CP committee as a chairman of the committee. Friends, in CP committee, we have fixed two major objects this year, quality and availability. And we are working rigorously on these two objects. We want that CP committee achieve new milestones this year in continuing professional education for our members. Friends, to start with, I would like to bring your kind attention that to maintain the quality, we are working hard that from this year onwards, we should allow credit of CP on real-time attendance basis. We are working very hard. Our committee members are working very hard. To whom we have given the work technically, they are also working hard. And we have support of the committee. But with the proposal will finally will go to the council, and after the approval of the council, friends, you will see that the quality of the CP programs are being maintained, and you will never find that the halls of the particular conference or seminar are empty and are not having proper presentation. So this is one thing which we are going to do this year. Another thing which is also very important, friends, under CP committee, we are trying to reach the remotest corner of the country by way of CP programs. This we are going to achieve by forming new CP chapters, new CP groups, new CP study circles, and our team under the leadership of Tiwadi ji in the committee is working very hard, and we hope that this year we will get several new chapters, several new study circles, and several new CP groups, enabling our members to have CP program at their doorstep. So this is another thing which we are going to do, friends, and something which I would like to tell that we need your support, that you must give your feedback about the programs, you must give your suggestions about the program, what do you want. And I would also request you that kindly send our recommendation, that anyone of you, if is interested to become faculty on any topic of your interest, please bring forward and inform the CP committee. CP committee will take care of your interest. We will train, make, if you want, would like, we would make it available, that training, you get that training from the CP committee, and you come forward in our webinars or seminars or conferences as a speaker. So this thing which we are also going to make. Friends, you will also feel a new thing in our Friday webinar, that first time, I think, in this year, I don't know the history, but I think first time ever in the CP program, we are going to start one new thing, that we have requested UAE Mr. JP Agarwal ji. He would talk about the opportunities for our chartered accountants in their country. In their country means where they are residing. He belongs to our country, he is Indian, but what are the opportunities available for our profession for chartered accountants in the UAE? He is going to deal in a very practical manner. So this type of program, speakers, you will find not only for UAE, you will find it for other countries of the world also. So we have started this particular program from today onwards, and you will find some new things, that we are going to start some industry specific programs also for our CP webinar programs. And friends, one thing which we discussed today with Vishnu Bhai and others, other leaders of the council, we are going to start that how our ICI should visualize in 2049. So we want to invite our leaders, past presidents, as is suggested by Vishnu Bhai, industry experts, industry leaders, corporate leaders in our programs by way of webinar, Friday webinar and other webinars, that they come and tell us that how do they visualize ICI and our profession in 2049, which is the dream of our president also. So with these friends, I would not take much of your time. I would simply request you that kindly be active, at least in the sense, give your name as a faculty, give your suggestions, give feedbacks, and suggest as the topics what we should take. And make the CP chapters, CP study circles, or CP groups in your nearby areas, and tell your leaders there, and tell us also. We would definitely talk to them. With this, friends, thank you very much. Welcome you again, and for giving me this patient hearing. At all the best. Thank you very much. Jai Bharat, Jai ICI. And I would request Ganesh ji to go ahead. Ganesh Nanoli ji.
Thank you, Satish sir. Now, I am pleased to share that we had an excellent response for participants joining this webinar. It is encouraging to see such a strong interest in exploring global opportunities for CA professionals. Now, I am excited to introduce our speaker, CA Jayaprakash Agrawal sir from Dubai, UAE. CA Jayaprakash Agrawal sir is currently the chairman of ICAI Dubai chapter and has 19 plus year of experience across industry, ranging from consultancy, technology, telecommunications, and real estate, manufacturing, and healthcare. He is also a recognized tax and compliance faculty who has trained 1200 plus CAs on taxes and compliances. He has conducted seminars in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Sharjah, Ajman, and Ras Al Kham. He is also a business process and technology consultant who is involved in designing efficient business process and developing different applications. He has worked with companies like Infosys, Bharti Airtel, Tata Communities, Aster DM Healthcare, and FEM. He is Golden Visa holder and is a managing partner at Smart Info Park LLC and RHMC Management Consultant. Now, it is my privilege to invite our esteemed speaker, CA Jayaprakash Agarwal sir, to share their valuable insights on opportunities for CAs professional in UAE. Over to Jayaprakash sir.
Thank you, Ganesh. Thanks a lot. That was really kind of you. I did not know I have done so many things. And I realized, okay, I am getting old. That was an indication that you are getting old when you have done so many things. Uh, Good afternoon, friends who are hearing me on opportunities available for you in UAE. So what I have done is I will share my presentation. It will be on your screen in few seconds. What I've done is we'll talk about 40 minutes. We'll explain you what exactly is going on to UAE, where exactly you can get integrated or come in and uh, do your services or start your practice, whatever you want to do, how exactly it works out, and what are the challenges. I will also tell you the challenges. I will also tell you the key sectors where you can work in, all these stuffs. And at last, also I will tell you what is the roadmap for you. What are the steps 1, 2, 3, 4 you should take if you are convinced that, yes, I want to have my livelihood, I want to have my earnings in UAE, and I want to shift to UAE. What are the steps that also I will cover? 40 minutes we'll do this. And what I'm doing is last 20 minutes I'm keeping for Q&A. I also give Ganesh a free hand if he thinks some question comes from you, which is more relevant, because there'll be questions coming up. When I'll give you a presentation, there will be questions which you have in your head, in your brain, and you want to ask. Do feel free to write it in your chats, and Ganesh at the right time can pause me up and take those questions when relevant to that section, or can take at the end. Completely, I'm leaving it to Ganesh. And with this, let me first share my screen and share the presentation. Ganesh, I will just need one help. When the presentation is available on the screen, just give me a shout out, because now I'm not able to see any of you. So give me a shout out. Yes, it's available, and I can start off. Ganesh?
Yes, it's available.
Perfect. Done. Okay. So
Gopal.
what I okay, thank you. So we are talking about UAE. UAE has been after COVID, and before COVID also UAE was on the chart of everyone. But after COVID, I believe most of the chartered accountants who reach out to me on LinkedIn and ask me the same question: what are the opportunities available to me? How can I land a job in UAE? How can I start my practice in UAE? What I can do, what I cannot do? So in this webinar, we will try to cover this. And I must thank Mr. Satish and Mr. Vishnu, uh, the chairman and the vice chairman of the committee, to take this and a vital topic so that you can understand. Let me start with first UAE economic landscape. How exactly UAE is uh, located or established, and why exactly UAE is getting so much attraction from across the world. It's not only an Indian chartered accountants. It's not only you who wants to come to UAE. Trust me, UAE being a central hub, UAE being welcome is welcoming all the nationalities. It's a attractive zone where all the chartered accountants, when I say all the chartered accountants, it's not only Indian chartered accountant, I'm talking about Sri Lankan chartered accountant, Australian chartered accountants, UK, ACCA, everyone wants to come in UAE and do something about it. Why? What's the reason for it? The reason is diversified economy. As we said, that it's not about one major economy is controlling it. Everyone in UAE, almost like 170 nationalities are living in UAE. That is what we say diversification is. If I talk about the population breakup, if you say 100 as a number, 10 is only their local population. 90% of the population is expat. That is what the diversification says, that only 10% local population, 90% expat, and still the country is doing really good. The infrastructure is good. The social security is good in terms of safety and security. The language is not a barrier here, because many nations we see language is a barrier. Here, language is also not a barrier for you. You can communicate in English, you can communicate in Hindi, you can communicate in Tamil, you can communicate in Malayalam, any language you want to communicate. You don't feel that heat or a challenge in terms of communication. And that is why diversified economy helps you to grow faster. If you go to any other economy, maybe you have to learn that communication to grow. Here, since communication is not a barrier, it becomes easier for you to be welcomed, to be accepted. That is why we say diversified economy is one reason why people want to come to UAE. Second, it's a global business hub. You want to do business in Africa, UAE is the transit hub. You want to go to Canada, UAE is the transit hub. You want to supply, because supply side is, if you say supply side is on China and India side, because both are ensuring that manufacturing is taking a larger share on this part of the Asia, obviously the supply will go towards West. Dubai is sitting in the central hub. If I say last year Bharat Mart was announced by UAE. Bharat Mart is nothing but a plug and play kind of a logistic or warehousing area which has been declared by UAE, where all the Indian entrepreneurs, Indian businessmen can come, take the warehouse, put the stocks there, and from there deliver it to the Western world is possible. That is called Bharat Mart. Bharat Mart is a vision. Maybe in 2 years' time, by 2028, it should be live. Uh, why? Again, to reduce the time of transit. Because obviously, if you transit from India or China, you procure from India, China, shift it to Western, it takes a long time. UAE, Dubai, being in the central stage helps you to scatter that logistic part of it. You can keep the or dump the stock here, and then from here you can supply it so that you can meet the demands of your clients in the western part of it. So it becomes a global business hub. Everyone wants to set up something here. And next one is free zones. Free zones, tax rates have come everywhere. Earlier, UAE was a tax-free country till 2017. From 2018, first the indirect tax came in. In India, you call it a GST. We call it a VAT. Now, from 2023, even corporate tax has come in. The income tax which you talk about, income tax covers everyone, personal, corporate, and others. In UAE, right now it is restricted to only companies. Still, the personal income tax or individual income tax is not there. But these free zones are the special economic zones which we have seen in India. Being a chartered accountant, I have read about SEZs when I was studying Indian chartered accountancy. Same thing is free zone is nothing but you can consider equivalent to SEZ, special economic zones, where tax incentives are there. The tax incentives can be no GST, or let me say VAT we call it here. For your understanding, no GST. If you are set up in free zones, subject to certain conditions, there are multiple conditions, and that needs to be studied. But for simplicity, why free zones come in? Free zones come in is the area where you can set up, do your business without charging any GST, and also your corporate tax profits, whatever you earn, you are not required to pay taxes on it. But there are multiple conditions attached to it. That is something which we have to learn. I will not talk about those conditions right now because this is more on the opportunity side of it. But that free zones also give the reason that the world or global economy is coming and setting up it in UAE. Why I'm telling you? Because that is the reason you also want to come to UAE, because you see that if everyone wants to come to UAE, the businesses are coming, the high individual networks are coming here, then as a chartered accountant, why should not I come and set it up? That is one reason, because of free zones. Obviously, when I talk about free zones, I told you about tax incentive. That is another area that, yes, we have 9% corporate tax. Corporate tax is only on the companies, not on individuals. So if you are earning a salary, you are not taxed. If you are earning an investment income as an individual, you are not taxed. But as a corporate, you have to pay taxes, but that is at the lowest level. 9% the corporate tax. Most of the countries across the globe has a higher corporate tax rates or income tax rates, which is very low in UAE. And that is another incentive for companies across the globe, family businesses, to come to UAE and set it up. So if everyone is come here, business is coming here, why not you as a chartered accountant should come in here? That is the reason I'm saying UAE is growing and there is a share for everyone to have it. Let me go to the next slide. Not only UAE economic relationship matters, but the good thing for you as an Indian chartered accountant is that the relationship of UAE in India is at its highest right now. You must have heard that $100 million turnover we have already achieved under a SEPA agreement. SEPA is basically a bilateral agreement between India and UAE, easing the process of trade between the two countries, easing the process of services or exchange of information between two countries, which helps to achieve any concerns there? Okay, okay. Let me continue because I see everyone on mute. So that gives an edge, because if your relationships are very strong as an Indian chartered accountants, you can also take the benefit of it. I'm not saying under SEPA you are getting any direct benefit right now, but yes, if relationship is strong, that means Indian business, Indian community is actually doing good in UAE. And as a chartered accountant, you can be a value addition here. You can do some kind of a business here, either as a businessman or as a tax compliance officer or as a finance head or a CFO. What kind of stock bilateral trade you have seen? If you're following news last month, our crown prince, when I say our, because for me now Matribhumi or Janam Bhumi is India, my Karam Bhumi is UAE. So for me, both are me or my country. So in you have seen our crown prince Sheikh Hamdan was in India, and they signed a lot of bilateral agreements that helps businesses. If it is helping business, as a chartered accountant, you are also getting benefit of it. So that's the reason you are getting opportunities. The base is getting created for Indian chartered accountants to operate in UAE. What are the opportunities? What are the sectors? I'll cover everything. And are the pitfalls, that also I will cover, because I will not only show you the roses, I will also show you कि कांटे भी होते हैं. SEPA agreement, as I said few seconds back, SEPA agreement is historic. We signed it 3 years back between the governments, and $100 million turnover or transactions has already been achieved. We are targeting more on it, and Indian business is growing. You can also come in and do it. Largest Indian diaspora. I said to you, out of 100%, 10% is only local Emirates. 90% is expat. Expat is anyone who is not a passport holder here, is called expat. Can be from US, UK, India, anyone in the world. Out of this, 40%, my dear friends, is Indian diaspora. 40%. So out of 100 people you meet, 40 is Indian, and that is why the language or communication is not a barrier here. That helps you. If you are coming here, you're not talking to unknown. You're talking to your Indian community to get business. You're talking to an Indian community to get a job here. That is why I said opportunities are ample, because it's not 10%, 15% of us we are sitting here. We are 40% in numbers out of 100, which we are sitting, and you can take advantage of it. That is the kind of relationship we have with India right now. And as an Indian chartered accountant, you can take benefit of it. Okay, Jay, I understand that yes, the business is coming into UAE. More and more businesses are getting shifted to UAE. The tax rates are lower. India has a very good relations, and we are 40% there. What kind of skill set I should carry when I come to UAE so that I get job there, or I'm able to do my practice there? These are two important questions. As a businessman, you can go anywhere in the world, including UAE, and set it up. So I'm not getting into that part right now. From industry perspective or practice perspective, let me talk about it. Obviously, IFRS compliance. You have already gone through Ind AS, but here something we are using is IFRS compliance. But my dear friends, when I say IFRS compliance, we know the difference between Ind AS and IFRS compliance is not more than 10 pages. It will be less than 10 pages if I go and look into comparison between the two. So you already know about IFRS. You only have to understand the difference which Ind AS has from IFRS. So my request, go through IFRS compliances, understand that part of it, have your resumes built around it, that yes, you understand IFRS is a very good amount of requirement will come into this segment, my dear friends. Why I'm saying? Because as I said, 2023 is historic for us, where corporate tax was announced. The moment corporate tax was announced, the next was, what is the accounting language which the country will adopt? And initially they said any language will work for me. So UAE, when they declared corporate tax 2023 June, that yes, corporate tax is applicable on us, they said any language of accounting. These IFRS, Ind AS, US GAAP is nothing but accounting language. They said any language. But subsequently they realized that has to be one common language. And they said our language of communication for accounting will be IFRS. So if you are trying to see something something as an opportunity in UAE, please get your learnings on IFRS done. Get yourself equipped on IFRS. Look at the public numbers or public financials of the listed companies of UAE. There are few, but there are there. Look at that and try to see, yes, this is how the IFRS reporting is done, and get used to it. Second, taxes has come in. VAT and corporate tax. VAT came in 2018. Corporate tax came in 2023. We are coming from a country where we have direct tax, indirect taxes, followed by explanations, followed by rules, followed by tribunal judgments, followed by high court judgments, Supreme Court judgments. We understand, no one can understand law better than us. No one can understand taxes better than us. Here is your opportunity. Only thing is, you have to tweak yourself. GST and VAT are the same things with 30%, 40% differences. You have to get used to it. You have to get that skill set embodied into you, and then you are good to go. Same way, corporate tax is similar to income tax in India. Rather, I will say it's a very simplified version of income tax here in terms of corporate tax. A flat rate, nothing called step ladder like the way we have it in India, that up to this amount personal income tax, different slabs. No slabs here. Simple 9%, up to 375, 0%, more than 375, straight 9% is the corporate tax rate. Yes, there are some caveats around it, but you have to get used to VAT and corporate tax. That is the skill set you should try to pick in if you're looking at opportunities to be grabbed in UAE. If I move on, now when the country is growing, when so many businesses comes in, next area which I see as a chartered accountant you can contribute is risk management. The number of risk increases a lot, and we understanding the entire gambit. I don't say chartered accountant is a number person. Chartered accountant understands whole business processes. He understands the internal risk associated. He understands the process, business process gaps into the processes. Here you can come in, because as and when we are evolving, risk is also increasing. And as a chartered accountant, if you are capable enough to understand that process, identify those risks and mitigate those risks for any of the corporates here, you have a welcome stage to take. And it will increase, my dear friends, because now the compliance is increasing, and obviously the process needs to be tightened, and you can do it if you have skill sets on the risk management. Become an operations person, become a business person. Only don't stick to the numbers. That is what the skill set which I will suggest to have if you're looking for an opportunity in UAE. You have to work hand in hand with the operations team, with the owners, to ensure that you get an opportunity in UAE. Last one, and important, is ERP proficiency. What is ERP proficiency? You already heard about SAP, Oracle, Microsoft. These are the ERP products available. You are working in respective companies in India where ERP is already deployed. Only difference is, with all these compliances of IFRS, VAT, and City coming in last 5 years only. Please understand, this has come in last 5 years. Obviously, the ERP needs tweaking. The ERP needs to be balanced enough. And if you have that niche, if you have that skill set, that yes, I understand ERP, you can also target that area to come into UAE, saying, okay, you have a ERP, but you are missing all these compliances. You are working manually on these systems to get your reportings right. I can come in, I can help you tweak those ERPs and ensure the right numbers in the right compliances can come out. Then that's your area. What you need is a technical edge, a technical skill set, that yes, I understand ERP. I have worked with companies like Infosys, Wipro, and others who many of our chartered accountants are working in, can also be a target for coming into UAE. That is the skill set. So 4 skill sets I talked about: IFRS from the accounting language perspective, taxes, VAT, and corporate tax. Please have a knack of it. Understand risk management. You have to be a business person where you can work hand in hand with operations and mitigate those risks, take out identify all those risks and give us solutions to it. And the last one is technology side of it. If you have knack of it, go for ERP proficiency. Tell them how exactly ERP can change their manual efforts and automate it so that they can look at the businesses more. Okay, these are the 4 skill sets which you should be having. Now, taxes I talked about. Taxes is something which is very core, very close to all the chartered accountants. क्योंकि taxes हम बहुत कुछ पढ़ते हैं. As I said, direct taxes, indirect taxes, you study a lot on those lines. So I'll tell you how exactly taxes evolved. As I said, when I started before 2018, there was no taxes in UAE. That means if you're earning 100 dirhams, or let's say 100 rupees, you are taking home 100 rupees. As a business, you are making 100 rupees as a profit, you're taking home 100 rupees as a profit. There was no gaps there. There was no taxes there, be it direct taxes or indirect taxes. But now, what has happened since 2018, first VAT came in. VAT, as I said, is equivalent to GST. Good thing, in GST, you have multiple rates based on the product category, item category, 8%, 18%, 12%, 5%, multiple. In UAE, the good thing is we only have 3 rates. Okay, one is 5%, second is 0%, Third is exempt. The difference is there between 0% exempt. I am not required to tell you because you are chartered, you understand what is 0% and what is the difference between exempt. So only three rates. Only 4 services are coming under exempt category. Only 10 services are coming under zero category. All other falls under 5%. The simplest way I told you is the simplest way VAT functions here. 4 services goes into exempt category, 10 services goes into 0% category, all other falls under 5%. This is the simplest way of doing it. Yes, there will be complications. Yes, there will be business scenarios, and understanding those scenarios and taking out the taxability for composite supply or not, that will be there. But it's still simple. That is one area of VAT which has come in. That was the first compliance in terms of tax regulations came into UAE. You can practice that. This was followed by corporate tax, introduced in 2023. June 2023 was the date. And corporate tax, as I said to you earlier, again, another area for practice for you, but it is only on the corporates and companies in UAE. Personal income tax is not there. As individual, you are not getting taxed. One important area, and I think this is the biggest area where not only here, but also in India, you should work on is transfer pricing. According to me, in next 5 years, transfer pricing will give you more opportunities, both in India and UAE. There are lack of resources on transfer pricing. If you can focus on transfer pricing, that is because Pillar 2 is already around the corner. If you can focus on transfer pricing, according to me, that's my personal suggestion. You will have opportunities across UAE, India, and other countries as well. So we also have come under transfer pricing regulations now. All the entities in UAE needs to ensure that all the related party and connected party transactions are covered under transfer pricing. Related party, you understand. Connected party is an additional definition which UAE has come up. If you're coming here, do look at the definition, do understand that part, because when you come for interviews, when you do interact with your clients in UAE or prospective clients in UAE, you need to understand those definitions because they ask for it to understand you understand UAE market or not. One good thing which you or for all the audience who is listening to it, all the material related to anything which we talked about, VAT, corporate tax, transfer pricing, everything is available online on the websites of either Ministry of Finance in UAE or Federal Tax Authority. Please note down 2 words: Ministry of Finance in UAE. Federal Tax Authority is nothing but Income Tax Department of UAE. We call it Federal Tax Authority. Everything is available online. You can go through all the documentations, all the ministerial decisions, all the cabinet decisions, and you can learn it. So if you're looking for opportunities, everything is available online. You are not required to depend on any physical documents to be shared by any of your friends in UAE. You can do it yourself. That is a good thing about UAE. Last part, compliance rule. As I said, compliance has only come 5 years back. According to me, in next 3 years, many compliance rules are coming into the market for taking up by chartered accountants. And please understand, when I say chartered accountants, it's not only Indian chartered accountants, it's a global economy. Chartered accountants from respective countries will be looking at this role. I want my friends to look into this role. If you can champion all these taxes, you can be the player or person who can take that compliance role in MNCs, in family offices, in businesses, in UAE. So please look into that part. Let me move forward again. Key sectors hiring CA. Now, I told you, okay, you have IFRS, taxes, these are the taxes and other stuffs. Next question will be, what are the sectors which is open for me, or what are the industries which I should target to find jobs into it? First one will be, go for real estate and construction. You must have heard real estate here is giving good returns and the money is flowing into UAE for real estates and construction. That is one area where you can target yourself. Why I'm saying it? When you are learning IFRS, when you're learning taxes, please focus, have a focused learning around real estate. Think about what is the IFRS compliance required for real estate. That will make your structured learning because you're targeting companies on that segment. If you're looking at GST, sorry, I say GST because you understand GST. If you're looking at VAT or a corporate tax, look from how exactly VAT and corporate tax is functioning in real estate. Why? So that when you approach for interviews, when you are called for interviews, the person sitting on the other side as a recruiter finds a worth of you. Understand that you understand the IFRS language, you understand the tax compliances, you understand the transfer pricing. That helps you. That is why I'm giving the sectors. Please focus on these sectors so that you can take or reap the benefits of it. Real estate is one area. Second is obviously hospitality. Everyone wants to come to UAE on holidays. If everyone wants to come to on holidays in UAE, hospitality is a sector which needs, or we can say we have so many hospitality businesses in this industry. So please focus on that. Look at everything which we talked about from that industry. Learn everything from that perspective. Choose your sector. Don't try to cater all the sectors. You can do it, but a focused approach can help you much more than looking at all the boxes together. So if you hospitality attracts you, go for hospitality. Work on those languages. Work on those taxes for that industry. Next is retail and e-commerce. Like you have Amazon. We also have Amazon here. We have other players called like Noon on the retail and e-commerce space. Then you can look at that retail and e-commerce space. We have Walmarts of the world, which we call it here as Carrefour. That is Carrefour is again, as I said, it can be, you can understand as a Walmart, or for that matter in India you have big bazaars. I'm not so that is retail and e-commerce space. You can work on those, or you can target those entities to pitch your resumes. Family businesses is important. As I said, 10% is local population here. And when I say 10% and still the country is running, you can understand that family businesses will be when, say, for example, cousins and brothers and sisters together uh, run a business which is run by all the family members, that is called family businesses. You'll find a lot into UAE. You can get an opportunity in these businesses. It might look like a small entity, but if you look at the bigger picture, it's a part of a big family business. So it's also a good area to enter. There are multiple names. Since the webcast, I will not name the family businesses here, but there are good amount of family businesses where you can come in and do a value add in terms of reporting, recording, processes, everything. So target on that. Initially, the company may look small, but please look at the larger picture. Who is owning it? Which group owns it? Which family business owns it? And you will see the larger picture. I've seen chartered accountants. They are not able to see the bigger picture. They only consider the entity, and they lose the opportunity. So look at those family businesses and try to work on it if you want to get into UAE as an opportunity market. Last is banking and finance. There are two financial sectors here. We call it a financial free zone. Okay, one is called DIFC, that is in Dubai. Second is ADGM, which is in Abu Dhabi. Both are financial markets, and there are banking funds, uh, fund houses, and HNIs who are sitting out of it and are operating the companies. You can target those if you have a knack of financing, if you have a knack of understanding valuations. Then banking and financing can be your sector as well. Look for something called DIFC or ADGM opportunities, and you will find companies listed there who are looking for chartered accountants across the globe, who can understand, get them the financing done, understand their valuations, and all these are required. So key sectors where you should focus along with the languages. Next, regulatory environment. Who are the authorities here? How can I get help in UAE? Assume I got myself learned on the skill sets. I've applied for the jobs. I do come in, but what exactly is the government structure? Which bodies can come and help me? This slide will talk to you. Here, first, let me talk about government entities, which you should remember, which you should focus on. I think I have already mentioned it, but let me again show you. One is called Ministry of Economy, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Economy. Ministry of Finance controls on the finance side of it, but Ministry of Economy is where the trade licenses. It's still a licensing country where every business you do, you have to have a license, right? In India now, it's a free thing. You can go and registration done, but here you have a registration or license which you have to go. Ministry of Economy is one entity which you will be interacting with. Even when you come to UAE, Ministry of Economy will help you to get it will be the first point of contact to get your visas and other stuff done. So that is why Ministry of Economy comes into the picture. Second, as I spoke earlier, is Federal Tax Authority. You can consider it same as Income Tax Department in India. They are the central body to look after both VAT, rather all the three: VAT, corporate tax, transfer pricing. Everything comes under them. So that is one body, and there are other regulatory bodies as well. Financial regulatory authorities, which can be Central Bank of UAE. We are also required to be AML compliant. Since we are required to be AML compliant, AML is anti-money laundering. We have to ensure that we are compliant as chartered accountants. If you're running an accounting firm or an auditing firm, then you are coming under financial regulatory authorities like CBUE, Central Bank of UAE. You have RBI, we call it Central Bank of UAE here. I told you about ADGM, again a financial authority. I told you about DIFC in Dubai, that is also a financial authority. So all these are government or semi-government entities where you will be interacting with, study about them, so you'll get more information. Professional network, as we talked about, ICI Dubai chapter is the largest chapter. You can say I'm blessed that I'm the chairman of that chapter right now. We have 3,000 chartered accountants. So when you come into the country, if you want to network, if you want to learn more, if you want to have something, this is one chapter which can help you. ICI Dubai chapter, 3,000 members we are already having. You can also be a part of the network and grow your network. There's another chapter called ICI Abu Dhabi chapter. If, say, for example, you are placed in Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi to Dubai, the distance is almost 150 kilometers. It takes more than an hour to travel. And if any event is done, you might be restless to come into Dubai from Abu Dhabi because of the traffic and other issues. Then you have IC Abu Dhabi chapter, which is also having 1,000 or 1,500 members, and you can join that chapter. There are two more chapters. ICI RAC chapter, which is Russell Khema chapter, and ICI Fujairah chapter. You can also target them. These are two largest ones. The other ones are Russell Khema and Fujairah. Any of the professional networks you can target. And you again have a UAE Accountants Association. Why it is required? And this is important, you should know. As a CA, you want to come into UAE, you want to say, you want to start your practice. And when you want to start a practice, you say, can I sign on the audit reports, Jay? No, you cannot. You might be a chartered accountant, but if you want to sign audit reports in UAE, you have to go through UAE Accounts Association, get yourself listed there. When you're going to list yourself there, what they will say, they will consider your, not the CA degree, your BCom graduate degree. That is one area which you have to make note of it. To get an auditor license, you have to have your BCom degree, not the CA degree. Okay. And you have to give 3 additional papers in the country. Then only you will be able to sign the audit reports. So in India, being a chartered accountant, you are getting a signing authority. In UAE, you have to get the signing authority by submitting your BCom degree and 3 papers. The 3 papers are, one obviously is the local legislation, which is taxes, direct taxes and indirect taxes. One paper you have to give on that subject, so that you can tell, yes, I can sign because I understand the local law. Second is IFRS. Reason being, we are reading Ind AS. Here it is IFRS. So you have to write that paper and show them that, yes, I understand IFRS here. And last is auditing. Though we are coming from audit background, they just want to ensure that, yes, you have that audit skill set. So these 3 papers, if you give, then you can get the signing authority for the audit reports. If you don't want a signing authority, you only want to do accountings, you only want to do compliance job, then no problem. You are not required to have that UAE Accounts Association membership number. Okay. Why I'm telling you about professional network, you already know about it. Let me just do it straight away in 5 seconds. Network opportunities, professional development, and job placement. All the 3 things can only happen when you have a network. My dear friends, it's easy to find first job. Okay, a little bit of effort, you get your first job. But to grow in your life, to grow in your positions, you need to have the network. You need to have the friends and families to help you. That is why these professional networks comes into the picture. So if you're coming into UAE, you are able to secure a job, do meet me in Dubai or Abu Dhabi chapter, wherever you want to, and do join those chapters that will help you in growing in this part of the world. Challenges. I told you about opportunity, everything. What is how exactly UAE is shaped up? What is the relationship? What exactly the skill set you need? How exactly tax is working? Now, let me also tell you the challenges that is important for you to understand. First challenge: communication skills. You are coming here into UAE. Please ensure you work on your communication skills. Yes, you can talk in any language, but since the diversified country, you may have to talk in English to different people. So work on these communication skills. I always say my chartered accountants, when I say my chartered accountant, I mean all my members need to improve on their communication skills. We are good, but we can be better. Work on those skill sets when you're coming into UAE, because first impression is not your technical knowledge. First impression is your communication when you sit with any of the local persons here, any of the business houses here. So that is one thing. As a communication skills, work on it. There are multiple courses available. I don't want to name any brands here, but do work on your communication skills that can help you. That I have seen sometimes as a challenge for getting businesses here or getting opportunities here. Second, please do consider cost of living. Though Dubai looks lucrative, Dubai is the go-to economy. I do understand that, but cost of living is actually increasing multifold. Jack, can you give me a number? Will be difficult for me. Why I am saying it's difficult for me? Because it varies from person to person. Dubai is as a country I've seen people living with 5,000 dirhams to 20,000 dirhams as expenses, not as income, as expenses. From 5,000 dirham to 20 to 25,000 dirham as expenses. I'm talking about. Can you understand the range? The range is very varied, will differ, but do work on your maths and homework. Why I'm telling you, you might want to come at a low value, you may got get an opportunity, but if the pressure starts building here, if you feel the pressure here, you will not be able to perform. So work on your cost of living index. There are multiple free tools available on Google which will guide you based on your requirement what exactly the cost of living will be in Dubai looks like. Please do use them. Get your cost of living straight. Otherwise, I've seen this is a challenge for members when they come in at a low value and they are getting the stress at that level. Next, local business norms. Please do understand there will be some local business norms in terms of words to be used, in terms of documents to be submitted, which may not be same as India, but trust me, you can learn those cultural practice, you can learn those things. That is one thing which we have to adapt to. Sometimes may be frustrating for you. I've seen people getting frustration, getting into them because of the differences there, because we come from an understanding from Indian business environment, but please adapt to it. That should not become a challenge for you. So better to understand the local business. Yes, it's good to compare it against the India processes, but better to understand it so that we can achieve better results. Last one, visa and work permits. One challenge, if you only have a CA degree, based on that, if you want a visa, it can be a challenging job. While we are working as a chapter, we are working on it, we are discussing, we are trying to do something about it. I'll not get into the nitty gritties of it, but if you are coming here, try to get your BCom degree as a base for getting visa and work permits done. When I say BCom, it can be Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Accounts, anything on bachelor side or a master side, please use it instead of your CA degree. Yes, it's a strong degree, very strong degree, but still for visas and work permit, it may or may not work. So if you don't want that challenge, please focus on your degrees of BCom or Bachelor of Commerce or Masters or for getting the visas and work permits. One more thing, if you are planning to come here, your degree should be attested or by Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Simple reason is the any country will not understand what kind of degrees is issued by which country. So Ministry of Foreign Affairs along with embassy helps to stamp it to ensure that yes, this is a genuine degree and visas and work permits can be issued on it. So you may need time for getting that attestation done. Please get those attestation done now in advance so that you don't lose time when you get an opportunity. So on visa and work permit, there are challenges, but please work on your BCom degrees instead of CA. That will be my takeaway for challenges and considerations. Last slide, and then I'll open it for the forum so that we complete on time. Last slide is, Jay, I understood everything. You told me from opportunities to challenges to skill sets. Tell me what should I do? Step 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the steps from my side, my suggestions. Obviously, you can tune it as per your requirement. First one is get relevant certifications done. I told you, you know INDES, get it transformed to IFRS so that you know that IFRS sessions. Get a hang of it. If possible, go and get IFRS certification done so that you have a complete hang of the processes on the IFRS. Same way, UAE tax qualifications, VAT, city, you can work on VAT and city as well. Good thing is, as Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, there are certifications happening for these taxes, which is corporate tax by India online for you guys. Please do attend it so that you gain the relevant certifications and that will help you to crack the interviews or come into the market. Second, when you are making a resume, make it more UAE compatible. If you use the words called GST and it goes to a local entity, they will not understand what is GST. If you use the word called VAT, they will be able to appreciate it, understand and relate to it. Instead of income tax, use the word called corporate tax. That is what I call it. Build UAE compatible resumes so that people can understand it, relate to it, and you get more opportunities. That is building of UAE compatible resumes. Next, you are sitting in an Institute of Chartered Accountants of India where 450,000 chartered accountants are there. Out of that, 10,000 chartered accountants are in my country. As I said, my country is both India as well as UAE. 10,000 chartered accountants. Use your professional network. We are your brothers and sisters and can help you connect with the opportunities. So please leverage it. only suggestion, again, this for the young chartered accountants, this straight away when you ping on LinkedIn, uh, hello sir, can I get an opportunity in UAE? It does not work that way, my dear friends. You have to build that network. You have to build that relationship. Then someone will refer you to any of the opportunities available in UAE. Try to create that relations. Only directly asking for a resume or forwarding your resume and saying, can you get me an opportunity, may or may not help. So please work on it, but leverage your professional network. Start building your network, and building network takes time. It's not one night, one day or one night thing that you can achieve it. Please work on it so that you have your network to get you something in UA as an opportunity. Last one, culture nuances. Any country you go, and it applies to UAE as well, you please understand the cultures prevailing in UAE. There are certain things you do, you can do, you can't do. Please go through it. Everything is available online. If you have a question, if you have a doubt, please ask. As I said, since you have a professional network, you can ask them. They will guide you. That is what my suggestion will be overall for if you are looking at an opportunity to crack in UAE, please follow all these 4 things. And with this, I'm done. Thank you very much. And I'm open to questions now, Ganesh. Any questions from anyone? Right time to ask.
Thank you, sir. Now we will begin the question answer session. Sir, first question is from Hyderabad. How to get opportunities from UAE working from India based on taxation?
As I said, there are courses which is done by Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Like only 2 hours back, I was talking to someone from India perspective as well, that we are trying to do a certification course online for our Indian chartered accountants on corporate tax. So that can be one area where you can start off. IFRS is the global language. You can take IFRS certification anywhere, but corporate tax, you can do it. About VAT on the indirect taxes, there's already a beautiful e-learning course available on our e-learning portal on ICI. So as ICI, you are getting a lot of learning material. Either do it online or do it through online classes. It's completely up to you.
Another question from the same member. How to approach USA client and materialize the client relationship?
Sir, सब
Is
कुछ अभी
there
बता दूंगा. Please go ahead.
And is there any website to get in touch with clients?
Sir, like client, okay. So 2 parts to it. Let me address
Any
the second
website?
part first. There is no website as per se to reach a client, and there is no way you can reach a client through a website on UAE, right? Because as I said, if you ping me on LinkedIn and say, sir, here is the opportunity, can you refer me? Look, for reference also, we need to be very confident that you are capable enough to handle it, right? Because we are putting our name at stake. Yeah, I'm also chartered. Why don't you do it? I understand, sir, but obviously it comes with some challenges. I should know you as a person before I refer it, so that I know, yes, this guy can do the job, right? So that is why there's no website as per se. That is why I focus on create your network, create your opportunities, and then get into it. First part, how to convert the client, sir. ये एक तरीका है, सीखना पड़ेगा. It cannot be taught in 1 hour's time.
And one very simple question for IFRS. Any book for IFRS? Any recommendation? That book.
For IFRS, I think if I'm not wrong, something from the institute is already published. You can pick it up. If if you don't have it, then obviously IFRS commentaries are available across. Even if you go to my ICA Dubai chapter website, there are certain course materials available which you can download and study. So IFRS is the global language. You can pick up any material and learn. It will be same across the globe.
Another question from the same member, Ravi D'Souza ji. Can a CA in practice in India be a member in ICI Dubai chapter?
Currently, no, because there are 2 conditions which we have to look into as per our current bylaws. One, you should be in Dubai, having a Dubai resident card. Second is obviously you're a chartered accountant. So while you'll satisfy the second condition of being a chartered accountant, first condition you will not be able to satisfy, that is provide us with your Emirates ID, or what I call is the Dubai card or UAE card, to show that you are a resident here. You will not be able to do it. So currently it's not possible. We are working on something, but right now let it go live and then we'll talk about it.
Another question is, how can a practicing CA in India start his practice in Dubai? ठीक है.
We have already addressed that question. What you can do is, sorry,
How to find course on UAE corporation tax.
How to find?
Course on UAE corporation tax.
For course on UAE corporate tax, as I said, the entire laws, regulations are completely online. You can look at a Ministry of Finance UAE. All the laws are there. The federal law, the cabinet law, the ministerial decisions, FTA laws, everything is there on the Ministry of Finance or Federal Tax Authority. Use that material. If you don't want to use it, there is some beautiful thing is, as the institute, we have already launched a background material of corporate tax, and I think digital copy is also available. Second edition has also gone for the in the market. Please use that copy, and I think that will help you to understand the corporate tax in UAE, ICI material as well as the government decisions.
Another question related to job. What is the best way to find and apply job in Dubai?
As I said, first get yourself skilled on IFRSs and the common and the local laws here. Second, get your resumes built as per the UAE. Don't stop. I've seen resumes with what GST, income tax. Stop that. If you will look targeting UAE market, use the words which are used here: VAT, corporate tax, AML compliances, whatever you have done. I'm not saying falsify it, but use the words which people can understand here. That is second thing. Third, create your professional network. Network will take time, my dear friends. Please start working on network and you will get the job here.
Last question we will take from Mumbai. Is Tally ERP used by the businesses in UAE or any specific
Yes.
software for accounting?
No, Tally ERP is used. You will see Tally here. SMEs, Tally is very prevalent. So Tally is one of the software. If you have the skill sets, that helps you. Other than Tally, you will see Zoho as well. You will see SAP as well. You will see Oracle as well, and you will also see Microsoft as well. All these five are pretty prevalent in the same manner as it is prevalent in India. The same works here as well.
Thank you, sir. We will end the question answer session now. Now I extend my heartfelt gratitude to CA Jayaprakash Agarwal sir for sharing his valuable insights on opportunities for CA professionals in the UAE. His expertise and practice knowledge have undoubtedly broadened our understanding. Thank you, sir, for your time and wisdom.
Thank you, Ganesh. But I also want to thank Satiji. A nice initiative. I mean, this will help our chartered accountant members. And thank you very much for doing it. Along with Agarwal Saab, he left, but my regards to both of you. Anything which is required from our side, please be reach out to us. Thank you.
Now I am excited to introduce our second speaker, CA Gopal Foflia sir from Mumbai. Gopal Foflia sir is a chartered accountant by profession, along with being a law graduate, MBA, company secretary, and cost accountant with Mumbai as his corporate office. He operates in Mumbai, Surat, Jodhpur, and Oman. He is into presentation services to clients along with business development, sales personnel training, SOPs, drafting for listed companies, internal audit rules, patient and motivation lectures. AI is his passion, and he has been working on it from last several years. He is also a gratitude coach and trainer of faculty. Now he is in the implementation and execution team of AI projects. His work experience includes working with KPMG, Ultratech Cement, Bombay Intelligence Services, Surat Diamond Bros, world largest single commercial complex CFO. Now it is my privilege to invite our esteemed speaker, CA Gopal Foflia sir, to share their valuable insights on global opportunities for young practicing CA in AI. Over to Gopal sir.
Sir, thanks for providing me an opportunity on this platform.
Thank you.
My respect to all the elders available here. Now,
Sir, your voice is mute. Gopal sir.
hello.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, thanks a lot for giving me an opportunity to serve on this platform. It's a great pleasure for me that I am here today to serve all the my dear brothers and sisters on this platform. Basically, sir, AI means the world to me. I have been in AI from last several years, and I am working in this sector. Maybe I'm feeling since birth. I felt a new life when I came to AI. मेरा पुनर्जन्म हुआ सर AI के साथ. Basically, today's topic for me is global opportunities for young practicing chartered accountants in AI world. Just to give a brief, the topic is that it is not about only the existing practicing chartered accountants. It also includes a scope for the new upcoming chartered accountants who have passed the examinations and are in a dilemma position whether to go in practice or to go in service. This is a huge dilemma because this age group is from 22 years to 35 years. So this age group when comes in front of the public at the large, so everyone says, "अरे तुमको job करना चाहिए था." Someone will say, "तुमको practice करना चाहिए था." So there are different situations with different people. जिनको जॉब कर रहे हैं उनको लगता है बिजनेस या प्रैक्टिस वाले ज्यादा अच्छे हैं, और जो बिजनेस या प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं उनको लगता है जॉब वाले ज्यादा अच्छे हैं. तो ये सर एक डिलेमा पोजीशन है. मेरा आज का जो स्पीच है वो एक इंटरेक्टिव स्पीच रहेगा जिसमें मैं आपसे बहुत कुछ सीखूंगा और कुछ चीजें मैं वैल्यू एडिशन करूंगा कि एआई के आने से प्रैक्टिस का जो सेक्टर है वो टोटली चेंज हो गया है और अब जो फ्यूचर है उसमें ग्लोबल अपॉर्चुनिटीज है चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट से. वी यूज्ड टू से स्काई इज द लिमिट. आई से स्काई इज नॉट द लिमिट. Sky has been never the limit for me. When Elon Musk can say that we are planning on Mars something, I can say as a chartered accountant that I am planning on Sun for a steam bath. So thinking is AI is thinking beyond imagination. सर सोच से परे काम है. जो चीजें हम सोच नहीं सकते एआई वर्ल्ड में वो सारी चीजें हो रही है. टू ब्रीफ इट आउट, जस्ट मैं एक सिंपल एग्जांपल लेता हूं. आज जब हम एआई की बात करते हैं, एआई हैज बीन कनेक्टेड विथ योर माइंड. एआई ने आपकी माइंड को कैप्चर कर लिया, आपकी माइंड से कनेक्ट हो गया, आपकी सोच से कनेक्ट हो गया. कैसे? आज आप सोचिए कि मुझे एक सूटकेस परचेस करना है. आप अपने फ्रेंड से बात कर रहे हैं, फैमिली मेंबर से बात कर रहे हैं, यार हमें एक सूटकेस परचेस करना है. हम सोच रहे हैं अमेरिकन सूटकेस का, वेदर वी शुड परचेस फ्रॉम अमेरिकन टूरिस्टर और फ्रॉम सफारी और फ्रॉम एरिस्टोकेट और फॉर वीआईपी. Suddenly you will see that within an hour or within the same day, when you open your mobile or when you open the internet mobile data, you connect with it, you will see that on your social platform, you will find ads of suitcase. It will be American Tourister, it will be Safari, it will be some else. What that means? That means that AI has virtually connected to your mind. AI has connected to your mind. The things that you are thinking, that all thing is synchronized with your mobile data. There is a synchronization feature. So whenever, if you think that I am thinking to go to a holy place pilgrimage, कुंभ जाना है, after an hour or within a day you will see that कुंभ से related videos आने लग गए. योगी जी के वीडियोस आ रहे हैं, कुंभ में कितनी भीड़ है वीडियोस आ रहे हैं, कुंभ में कौन से महाराज आए हैं या किन्होंने किन्होंने व्यवस्था करके उसके वीडियोस आ रहे हैं, कुंभ से रिलेटेड होटल्स और रिजॉर्ट्स के व्यू आ रहे हैं, कुंभ में कौन सा फूड इजी लेवल होगा उसका ऐड आ रहा है, कुंभ में आप कैसे पहुंचेंगे ट्रेन से, बस से या फ्लाइट से, उसका ऐड आ रहा है. सो एआई हैज कनेक्टेड टू योर वर्चुअली टू योर माइंड. कंप्लीट सिंक्रोनाइजेशन, कंप्लीट सिंक्रोनाइजेशन. I hope this concept has made you clear that many of you wouldn't have feel. Now you would feel that when you will open your mobile after thinking something, you will find that thing, and you in your mind there will be a image that अरे यार गोपाल ऐसा बोल रहा था, something Gopal has said, and this is visible here. And the problem statement, basically what our PPT is all about. In the present scenario, the young CA generation is not interested in practice. बेसिकली जब भी एक 22 से 35 साल के, 22 से 25 साल के युवा या 22 से 30 साल के युवा, द यूथ वेन एवर टॉक्स अबाउट दैट वेदर वी शुड गो इन प्रैक्टिस और वेदर वी शुड गो इन सर्विस, द सर्विस लुक्स मोर एडवांटेजियस. व्हाई? देयर इज ऑलवेज अ व्हाई फैक्टर इन एवरीथिंग. सो आई आस्क्ड द यूथ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट दैट चेतन यार, why you are diverted to service sector? You should have practiced therein. There is a lot of scope in practice. Chetan said, sir, there are 4 factors which motivated me to do the service. The first is fixed income. Every month on the first day, my bank account is filled with happiness. The vitamin M comes in and I feel the happiness. The second thing is working 5 days a week or a 6 days a week. In mostly metros, the working is 5 days a week or 6 days a week, and still that Sunday you have a holiday. Along with that, there are PL, CL, SL, सब तरह की leaves भी available है. थर्ड थिंग इज सर सिक्योर्ड लाइफ. अरे सर लाइफ सिक्योर है, कुछ सोचने का जरूरत नहीं. 1 तारीख को फिक्स पैसा आ रहा है, विटामिन एम आई एम गेटिंग हॉलीडेज, माई वाइफ एंड चिल्ड्रन आर हैप्पी, आई एम गिविंग दैट टाइम, एवरीथिंग इज गुड. एंड फोर्थ, आई एम फ्री फ्रॉम ओनरशिप. if my work is done now, my boss will do it. So these four factors: fixed income, limited working days, limited working hours, safe and secured life, free from ownership, accountability, not interested in hard work, depth work, to a certain extent. These factors have diverted the young generation to the service sector. So they are not coming in practice. In future, there will be requirement of practicing chartered accountants at a large level. Why? Because the compliances are increasing day by day. First factor. Second factor is that day by day we are expanding globally. Third factor, the Honorable Prime Minister under his initiative has given us an opportunity to go with startups. So for startups, particular city is not the limit. India is not the limit. No territorial limits. You are open to pan world to do the work, to get the fundings, to expand yourself. So everything will herein will require practicing chartered accountants. So practicing chartered accountants, if a youth comes in practice, I can provide a lot of opportunities. I see a lot of scope for him. And if an existing chartered accountant thinks that, Array, I'm not getting earning money, clients are not paying me, don't complain about that. Find a solution. If your regular clients are not paying you, find a specialized service where you will get some new clients and they will pay you out. So basically, today's my problem statement is that, sir, that future is of practicing chartered accountants. Future is of the persons taking ownership. Future is of the persons who are able to take decision making capabilities. Chartered accountants are the best decision makers because they see it from legally, technically, and financial point of view. These all the three factors are in the mind of a chartered accountant whenever he takes a decision. Now I will come to technological solution, how AI can help. This is the whole world of AI. Think beyond imagination. But you have to remember one thing, that AI is also created by a human being. AI is also created by a human being. If a young chartered accountant is deciding to come in practice, or if the existing chartered accountants are requiring or are thinking to upgrade their clients, upgrade their services, AI can help. Artificial intelligence can help you out. How? With the help of AI, now we can generate financial statements, we can generate cash flow, we can generate fund flow, we can generate valuation statements, we can generate audit reports. So everything is can be generated with the help of AI. I will take you practically through that stage with the CA Chat GPT. I am basically focusing today on Chat GPT only. Chat GPT is a generalized AI software where you can get all the information. CA Chat GPT is a specialized AI software where you can get all the information as regarding with CA standards, auditing and assurance boards, accounting boards, internal audit standards, insolvency standards, ESG compliances, ROC compliances, and everything. So there is a use of the word called prompt. What does prompt mean in AI? Prompt is the crux of AI. Prompt is the crux of AI. How? When I say the word prompt, prompt means concise, precise, and clear definition. I am repeating it again. Prompt means a command, and the command means a language, a statement. Prompt means providing a statement which is concise, clear, and precise. If I write on a Google that happy images, the Google will show lots of images. But if I write on Google that happy images of laughing Buddha, so it will show of laughing Buddha only. Then I type happy images of standing laughing Buddha, then it will show me images of standing laughing Buddha. I write happy images of sitting laughing Buddha. It will show me images of sitting laughing Buddha. In what is the difference between these four? Do you understand? Prompt. The difference is prompt. The more precise I gave the command, the more precise I got the results. The more clear I was with the language, the more clear I was with the results. So prompt is the crux of AI. If you learn how to give a proper prompt, or how to make a proper prompt, or how to deliver a proper prompt in language, you will get the AI driven results that you need. सी नाउ द वो जो ट्रेडिशनल वे था काम करने का कि हम फंड फ्लो बना रहे हैं, वी टुक अ क्लाइंट वैल्यूएशन रिपोर्ट एंड वी आर मेकिंग द सेकंड क्लाइंट वैल्यूएशन रिपोर्ट ऑन दैट बेसिस. सर नाउ दैट हैज ऑल चेंज्ड. नाउ एआई हैज कम. अभी मैनुअली थिंग्स हैव फिनिश्ड आउट. इफ आई राइट इन सी चैट जीपीटी internal audit report of a listed company, it will draw me an internal audit report of a listed company with all the crux, with all the crons and pros and everything. I will just show it to you practically. So the traditional way of working has changed, but I am considering only the positive aspects of AI. So the positive aspect of AI is three things. One, it has saved my time. The circle, वो जो क्लॉक का सर्कल चलता है ना सर, उसमें अगर मैनुअली पहले मुझे 4 घंटे लगते थे, एआई के साथ मैं 2 मिनट में उसको शट डाउन कर सकता हूँ. सेकेंड थिंग, एफर्ट्स. Now the time has come that we need to do hard work, but along with hard work, it needs to be smart work. Hard work can't be replaced. But if hard work is combined with smart work, we will get better results. And third is dependency. AI has finished our dependency. Matlab, earlier I was, when I used to call my, when I was a student or when I just came into profession, my uncle used to file my return. So I need to call my uncle. That uncle, I need my computation and idea statement. And my uncle will say, yes, yes, I will give it. Or my friend who is filing something, I told him, he said, yes, yes, I will give it. Now I don't need to call them out. If they have a Google form, I will just fill the Google form, my name, mobile number, email ID, and I will mark it that I required a computation statement for last 3 years, ITS statement for 3 years. That Google form will immediately go to their PC in the form of Google Sheet. I am just explaining the stages again. I need my computation and ITS statement for last 3 years. How it will be? First thing is to call my chartered accountant that, sir, please give. If he is busy somewhere, he will take some time. If he is with clients, he will take some time. If he is out of station, he will take some time. But now I advised him that, sir, please send your Google form. He sent me the Google form. In Google form, there is written name, mobile number, email address, PAN number. Because PAN number is crux of all the documents in our profession. So name, mobile number, email ID, PAN number. Now, computation required 2024, computation required 2023, computation required 2022. I will take whatever I required. ITR acknowledgement required 2024, ITR acknowledgement required 2023, ITR acknowledgement required 2022. I will take whatever I like. Next, any other document you like. So I said, sir, balance sheet. I need my balance sheet also. So I wrote the point balance sheet also. I submit that Google form. When I submit that Google form, I immediately receive a response. Thanks for submitting the form, and you will get response within next 24 hours. So this is the auto generation form which we get from all the entities across. Like if I book a railway ticket, when I book a railway ticket, I immediately get a mail that your railway ticket has been confirmed. This is your 3-tier or a 2A coach, and this is your seat number. It's within seconds. That is what? That is AI. That is sir AI. So basically, AI works in a way that it works very fast, very fast, very fast, thinks beyond imagination, saves time, saves efforts, saves dependency, makes you independent. So the crux was that Google form bara, basically it went into the form of Google Sheet in the PC of the chartered accountant. There is one officer who is assigned for this work. He opens up the Google Sheet. He comes to know that iska computation required hai. Immediately what he will do, he will share the computation and the ITR link to the person. And that link is valid for 7 days to 1 month. Depends on his requirement. Sir, just think about that you are at the comfort of your home, sitting on a pillow, sitting on a bed with a pillow, and you are thinking, yeah, when I will get my computation. And within 3 minutes, you get a link for downloading your computation and ITR along with balance sheet. Just imagine the service that I was to get in 24 hours, I got in 3 minutes. Sir, level of satisfaction, grand satisfaction. Arey wow, something magical has happened. How is this possible? I was thinking about to call a chartered accountant. I didn't call. I just filled a form, and within seconds I got a reply. 180 seconds. Within 180 seconds, 24 hours job is done within 180 seconds, and that link is valid for a certain time. If I don't decide to download it today, I can make it tomorrow. I can make it day after tomorrow. I can make it within a month. That's the magic of AI. That's the magic of AI, boss. AI can work in fraction of seconds. AI has the power. AI can just synchronize your thinking process. मतलब एआई के लिए मैं कहता हूं सर कि मैं वो रूह हूं, मैं वो इत्र हूं। एआई के लिए है, मैं वो इत्र हूं जो रूह में बस जाता हूं। अगर आपने एक बार, इफ यू यूज एआई फॉर वंस, और एक बार आपने यूज ले लिया, तो यू विल गेट एडिक्टेड टू इट। यू विल गेट एडिक्टेड टू। तो एआई कहता है मैं वो इत्र हूं जो रूह में बस जाता हूं। सो आई एम दैट सेंट which spreads through your body and gets into your heart and mind and everything. So that's the AI, sir. That's the technological solution. Now I come to implementation plan. How we will implement it for young practicing chartered accountants, how they can implement it, how they will get a help or something. So, sir, there are 32,000 AI tools at present available. 32,000 AI tools. I am talking name of only 5 tools. 32,000 tools available, sir. Even I am not known about all the tools, but the I am taking it to the very basic tools to you. What AI can do? AI tools can help us upgrade and prosper. AI tools can help us upgrade and prosper. There are various tools. The first tool, which is with respect to our profession, is CA Chat GPT. CA Chat GPT. Second is Notebook LM. Notebook LM is basically concerned with app scripts and Google Forms. मतलब Google Forms भरा Google Sheet में गया data, and from Google Sheet you got a link. That link is generated through the Notebook LM app. From that you can download your computation, everything, and that is all auto. There is no manual intervention. वो सब auto होता है. Third is Chat GPT, which is very general, which is used by all the students. My 9 years kid use it for doing the homework. Uh, all the schools projects are done on it. Everything is done on it. Fourth comes Gamma. Gamma is basically concerned with all the PPTs. अगर आपको PPT बनानी है, within seconds you can create from AI through Gamma. Basically, sir, what feature I have seen is that we are chartered accountants are best in everything. But as Jay sir said, I agree 100% with him. We need to work on our communication skills. And I am communication coach from last 15 years. So I know that what our communication standards are, where we are standing, and where we can upgrade. See, the 15 months GMCS days training and the Center of Excellence training are precious instruments. Matlab, I find that these trainings are charged at a very low value, considering the faculty positions, the faculties that are coming, the efforts that they are giving, the 15 days that you are getting energy, motivation, concentration, efforts to face the outside world. That is invaluable, sir. Tremendous. Last is Canva. Canva basically helps you if you are having a new house, or if you are having something function in your family. Can through Canva you can mark invitations. First, you need to go to printers. Earlier, you used to go to printing press for just drafting invitations. Now that has all come to an end. Within seconds, you can draft all the invitations, and there are a lot of features that Canva has made available. So these tools are easy to use, very easy to use. Just these are like बेटर देन गूगल। मतलब गूगल में भी सोचना पड़ता है, इसमें तो सोचना ही नहीं सर। आपने लिखा और प्रॉम्प्ट रिजल्ट आपको मिलेगा। तो द एआई टूल्स आर इजी टू यूज विद प्रॉम्प्ट्स, एंड रिपोर्ट्स कैन बी मॉडिफाइड एज एंड व्हेन रिक्वायर्ड। मतलब सर, आपके पास 24 घंटे एक्सेस है। अगर मैं दिन में सो गया, मेरी इफ आई वेक अप एट नाइट 2 o'clock, आई कैन जस्ट ओपन अवेलेबल, एआई कैन हेल्प मी आउट। AI is like personal executive assistants available 24/7 at your convenience. अभी सर, इफ यू हायर अ स्टाफ, अभी स्टाफ रखते हो, ही इज एट द लिमिट, You can make him work for 8 hours, you can make him work for 12 hours, but after 14 hours he will get sleepy. Why? Why? Because sir, humans have a limitation. Humans have a limitation. Their physical capacity, their sitting capacity, everything has a limitation. But AI has no limitations. AI has no borders. AI is AI. Artificial intelligence. कृत्रिम ज्ञान, ऐसा ज्ञान, the knowledge that has been created by a human being, and that human being is now dependent on it. Just like computers are developed by human beings, but now we can't think of office without a computer. So that's the magic, sir. So I have just taken three things. One is my problem statement, I have told you. Second thing is I've given you technology solution. Third is I've given you implementation plan, and fourth is execution plan. How we will execute it? We will execute it by using AI tools. How to use AI tools? We have to use AI tools in daily practice. सर कहते हैं ना कि कोई चीज अगर रोज करते हैं तो उसका एक एडिक्शन हो जाता है. जैसे मैं अगर रोज पूजा करता हूँ तो मेरे दिमाग में सेट है कि मुझे रोज पूजा करनी है. वैसे ही यू हैव टू डिसाइड इन योर माइंड that every day I will use AI, even if for half an hour or a 15 minutes or an hour, whatever is your choice, or even for a 5 minutes. सर एजुकेशन में, एजुकेशन फील्ड में रिवॉल्यूशन में स्वामी विवेकानंद से बड़ा कोई नहीं. स्वामी जी कहते हैं अगर आप एक किताब पढ़ना चाहते हो तो आप एक किताब पढ़ो. एक किताब में से एक पन्ना पढ़ो. एक पन्ने की जगह एक पैराग्राफ पढ़ो. एक पैराग्राफ की जगह एक लाइन पढ़ो, और एक लाइन की जगह एक शब्द पढ़ो. अगर आपने एक शब्द भी पढ़ा तो इट इज इक्वल टू द फुल रीडिंग ऑफ द बुक. Means Swamiji says even if you read a word of a book, it is equal to the reading of the whole book. Similarly, sir, if you use AI daily for even 5 minutes, the practice will lead to perfection. The practice will lead to perfection. The more the AI I use, the more the tools are used, the vast area I cover, the new learning opportunities come. Ultimately, sir, everything is fine with the AI, but we have to focus again. I said prompt. Prompt, what is prompt? I told you earlier also, prompt is a command, prompt is a language. Prompt is with the characteristics as clear, precise, and specific. If it is clear, precise, and specific, you will get the desired results. You will get the desired results. But these desired results are to be checked with human intelligence, because these desired results are of AI. कृत्रिम ज्ञान है सर, माइंड का ज्ञान नहीं है वो डेटा इकट्ठा किया हुआ है. जो डेटा उसको इकट्ठा करके मिला, द डेटा दैट इज कलेक्टेड, इट डिलीवर्ड यू द रिजल्ट आफ्टर कलेक्शन, बट इट डजंट आइडेंटिफाई व्हाट इज रॉन्ग, व्हाट इज राइट. दैट इज व्हाट वेयर ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस विल वर्क. आई होप यू आर ऑल गेटिंग इट ऑन ए प्रॉपर प्लेटफॉर्म. मतलब सर कहने का मेरा मतलब ये, आपके मोबाइल ने आपके दिमाग से कनेक्ट किया, द मोबाइल हैज कनेक्टेड टू योर माइंड, the mind has led to synchronization, and whatever is you're going in your mind is going on in the mobile. So whatever are your thoughts, everything, that is all connected to your mobile. You don't know what you ate before 2 years or what you ate before 3 days, but your phone knows that what you ate before 3 years, what you ate before 2 years, what you ate 3 days back. What was your BP a day before yesterday? What was your sugar a day before yesterday? How many steps you walked a day before yesterday? How many stops you walked in last 1 week, in last 1 month, in last 1 year? This phone knows everything. He is your personal detective. He is your personal detective in the AI world. Uh, Conclusion. Before coming to conclusion, I will show you a practical experience on how to use CA Chat GPT. So I'm typing here CA Chat GPT. So CA Chat GPT has come. So basically, we are on the website of ICI.org, ICA HTTPS AI@.ici.org, CA GPT. I am logging into a CA GPT, the institute product. So it is showing us here in the beta version 2.0, ICI members and ICI students, our leaders. My gratitude to President sir and the entire team, Satish sir. It is asking me for a member login. I am logging in as a member. It will send a verification OTP on my mobile phone. I am getting a verification on my mobile phone OTP. I will just check it. OTP is 1920. Verify and proceed. So I just logged in. I got the CA GPT list. So these are all the sectors that we come across in our service sector or in our professional sector. Agreeing with the previous lecture of Jay sir, that IFRS, Indian Accounting Standards, corporate laws, direct taxes, advisory committee, GST, peer review board, sustainability report, everything is available herein. I will take a very basic example of audit reports. Very basic example. So I clicked on here on Board of Internal Audit. So it comes ICI Internal Audit GPT by Community Builder, official ICI AI Internal Audit GPT. Some common questions have been already put in here. I am asking draft internal audit report of a listed company. Draft internal audit report of a listed company. Okay. And I mark the instruction, prompt instruction has gone. I got the answer. Even within 2 seconds. What does it says? Here a sample draft internal audit report tailored for a listed company in compliance with ICI guidelines and best practices. Sorry. Best practices relevant as of 2024-2025. So basically, if I scroll it out, internal audit report, quarter ended, SIN number, registered office address, listed on stock exchange, executive summary. The summary defines along with standards on internal audit issued by the ICI. There is a scope of audit, objectives of audit, audit methodology. Audit methodology defines everything: review of internal policies, test checks, interviews of key personnel, walkthrough and internal control testing, data analytics, की ऑब्जर्वेशंस एंड रिकमेंडेशन. सर इन्होंने तो अपना काम कर दिया. ये चार्टेड अकाउंटेंट का रोल तो मेन यहीं पे ही है, ऑब्जर्वेशन एंड रिकमेंडेशन. इट हैज गिवन 3 अकाउंट्स रिसीवेबल, जीएसटी compliances and ITSS controls. Risk rating also has been defined. Medium है, high है, low है. Recommendation also has been given and management response has been also given. Follow up on previous audit findings. अब वो previous audit findings we have to make it up कि इसमें क्या क्या डालनी है. And next is the conclusion. नीचे आ गया अपनी फर्म का नेम, नेम ऑफ पार्टनर एटसेट्रा. नाउ व्हाट इट इज आस्किंग, सर मैंने आपको एआई वर्ल्ड कह रहा है मैंने आपको इतना तो दे दिया. चैट जीपीटी जो आपका पर्सनल एग्जीक्यूटिव असिस्टेंट है वो कह रहा है सर मैंने आई हैव गिवन यू होल दिस इंफॉर्मेशन. नाउ यू वुड यू लाइक टू गेट दिस इंफॉर्मेशन इन अ वर्ड और पीडीएफ फॉर्मेट और टेलर्ड फॉर अ स्पेसिफिक इंडस्ट्री. मींस इफ यू आर टारगेटिंग फॉर प्रोडक्शन और मैन्युफैक्चरिंग और टेलीकम्युनिकेशन और फार्मास्यूटिकल or any other industry, you can just type here that I need this report in the Word format for a telecommunication industry. So what I will be more specific. I need this Word format for a pharmaceutical company. Enter, sir. Oh, next. Within 3 seconds, everything is done. Here is a customized internal audit report for a pharmaceutical listed company in Word format content. You can copy this into MS Word and format it as per your company style. Sir, मैंने तो आज ही प्रैक्टिस शुरू की, मेरे को आता नहीं था ऑडिट रिपोर्ट बनाना. और मेरा फर्स्ट डे ही मुझे आइडिया लग गया इंटरनल ऑडिट रिपोर्ट कैसे बनेगी, कैसे होगी, और उसमें रिकमेंडेशंस वगैरह क्या आएंगे। सो ट्रेडिशनल प्रैक्टिस तो कहीं और ही है सर, हम कहीं और ही है। एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी आ गई, स्कोप एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स आ गए। इसमें फार्मा कंपनी है तो ड्रग्स एंड कॉस्मेटिक्स एक्ट एप्लीकेबल होगा, जीएमपी एप्लीकेबल होगा, सेबी के एलओडीआर रिक्वायरमेंट्स एप्लीकेबल होंगे, जीएसटी टीडीएस इनकम टैक्स कस्टम्स लागू होंगे इफ इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट इज देयर। ऑडिट मेथोडोलॉजी इन्होंने बता दी सारी कि इंटरनल एसओपीज को रिव्यू करना पड़ेगा। डिपार्टमेंट्स, रेलेवेंट डिपार्टमेंट्स आर प्रोडक्शन, क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस, क्वालिटी कंट्रोल, क्यूए क्यूसी, फाइनेंस, रेगुलेटरी अफेयर्स। की ऑब्जर्वेशंस एंड रिकमेंडेशंस आ गए सर, क्यूए पे आ गया, इन्वेंट्री मैनेजमेंट पे आ गया, रेगुलेटरी कंप्लायंसेस पे आ गया, प्रोक्योरमेंट पे आ गया। प्रोक्योरमेंट इज वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट पार्ट्स इन अ फार्मा कंपनी, बिकॉज रॉ मटेरियल जो प्रोक्योर होता है वो सारे स्टैंडर्ड से मैच होना चाहिए, और उसको प्रिजर्व करने के लिए यू हैव टू मार्क सर्टेन टेम्परेचर्स, मेक सर्टेन स्टोरेज एरिया। प्रायर पीरियड ऑब्जर्वेशंस आ गए सर, कंक्लूजन आ गया, मेरी फर्म का नेम आ गया। सर इसने 95% काम करके दे दिया, बट बात वही आ रही है, एआई इज आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस। दिस 95% वर्क इज वेदर प्रॉपर और नॉट, दैट इज टू बी अल्टीमेटली डिसाइडेड बाय ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस। ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस, ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस will work out whether this is proper or not. I get back to my presentation. So, sir, now before coming to conclusion, I would like to just summarize some things that what I said in starting, that basically what AI is doing. AI is connected to our mind. I will give you two examples of AI assistant. One, we are using IRCTC. There is Disha. Disha is the basic assistant available while booking IRCTC tickets and etc. We are using a lot of Google. So for Google, the AI assistant is Gemini. Through Gemini, you can ask questions. If you can click photo of a question and upload in Gemini and write please answer, Gemini will automatically read that document and answer you at the same time within a fraction of seconds. When I talk about Microsoft 365, there is AI Copilot. So AI Copilot services are also available therein. Now, why my problem statement is that why youth is not coming into practice, or how we can motivate youth to be a part of practicing chartered accountants. I have got some solutions. See, if I am a father as a practicing chartered accountant, I am thinking that my son should also come into practice because the compliances are extending, new technology has come, GST return filing has come. And if my son comes, he will come with new energy, he will come with new technology, and he will help me out. But my son says, Father, I am not interested in practice. I said, Why, son? Why, Manas? Manas is my son. I said, Manas, why are you not interested in practice? He said, Father, what you are doing? You are doing return filing, you are doing audit report. Go on YouTube. I checked it, my father, on social media. There are ads like IT return file karaiye in 250 rupees. IT return file in 1000 rupees. Second ad I saw on social media. Audit report chahiye. You need audit report. Contact us. We will do it in 2500. But when I contacted them, they are saying, sir, we will take 2500 rupees, we will do the audit reports. So, father, why are you expecting to me do a work of 1000 or 2000 rupees when I get a 1 lakh or 2 lakh fixed salary and 5 days a week, 6 days a week, secured life, and no ownership, no accountability? Father, you are responsible whole the day for your office and the clients. I will be responsible only 9 to 6. After 9 to 6, I am free. Oh, Manas, I thought how Manas is saying correct. He is also correct on his platform. So now how I can motivate Manas to come into practice? The first factor which I see is that I will make Manas meet with other successful people in practice. Because sir, there is a very known concept in Hindi mythology that घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर, that the person who is intelligent in your home is equal to the very local product, is equal to the very local product. So what I will do, I will make Manas meet with other successful people in practice. वो जो दिखता है वो बिकता है सर. Whatever we see that can be sold. तो मानस क्या करेगा, when he will see those people that oh such people are successful in practice, then I can also do it. I will make him meet with 10, 20, 30, 40 people, just like a get together. I am not saying him anything to do anything. I will go for a get together at their homes or their offices. We'll have tea coffee with Manas, a light breakfast session, and then we will just leave it. First session. Second solution, I will check the zeal of Manas. What is the zeal of Manas? If his zeal is to come in practice, but he's finding that sir, it is a 1,000 2,500 job, I will make him mark that beta, that 1,000 2,500 job has gone. वो एक traditional practice थी. In the traditional practice, now the time has come that return filing and audit reports are merely a 0.01% of our scope of work. 0.01%. If I train a 12th class student for 6 months, along with the help of AI, he can make internal audit reports, he can file returns. I don't need to supervise him even. He will do it, he will recheck it. I will be at the final stage whether this should go to the client or not, it is final or not. तो बेसिकली दैट रिटर्न फाइलिंग, जो बेसिक साइकोलॉजी है ना कि सीए का काम क्या होता है, रिटर्न फाइलिंग और ऑडिट करना, दैट इज ओनली 0.01% ऑफ द स्कोप ऑफ वर्क. आज जो सीए का काम है, वो सीए का काम है डिसीजन टेकिंग, डिसीजन टेकिंग कैपेबिलिटी, interpretation of law, implementation of law to make business prosper, to take business to new heights, management planning, production planning, strategic planning, strategic planning and implementation, SWOT analysis of companies, strength, weakness, opportunities, threats. These are all the new factors that have come into consideration, and these basically require the role of chartered accountants. इसके अलावा what was the manual work, what was the documentation work, except compliance certificates. Except compliance certificates, everything can be done by my 12th pass or a graduate person with 6 months experience of AI under my guidance in my office, sitting very efficiently. Whether it may be return filing or audit report or a management observation report or a fund flow or a cash flow or a balance sheet, everything can be done by him. I just need to supervise and check whether it is done properly or not. I am connecting the facts, sir. My article assistant or my office staff is doing this work. The same thing AI is doing for me, but both are dependent. How dependent? Both work on prompt only. जितना सिखाओगे उतना करेगा, जितना बताओगे उतना करेगा. Whatever the instructions I give to my assistant or my staff, and whatever instructions I give to my AI machine or AI co-pilot or Google Gemini or IRCTC Disha, they will do that work only. So they can't take a decision. They can't take technological aspect. They can't be a part of implementation of laws. They can't be a part of execution of laws to make the business prosper. Further, they cannot be involved in management or production planning at the spot. If I need at the spot, technology upgradation. If I need technology upgradation, it will be mushkil for me. Grievance resolution, arbitration, conciliation. These are the biggest fields for the chartered accountants. We as a chartered accountants are now, we are at an upgraded level. We are not that return filing and auditor person. No, no, that thing is gone. That thing is done by TPA also. That thing is done by graduates also. That thing is done by non-CAs also. That thing is done by CA inter students also. Then why I am limiting myself to the field? I have a vast field where the scope is open, where I can provide my best services, where I can earn money, where I can upgrade and I can prosper. That is the concept of service at touch and feel. Touch and feel means the chartered accountant services are always personalized. When they are personalized, if you buy Alfonso mango, one thing is that you go to a showroom and check whether mango is proper or not. And another thing is that you order on Zomato or Blinkit or Instamart. There is a difference. The touch and feel concept has gone in Blinkit and Instamart. You will be more satisfied when you have mango in your hand and you feel, oh, this is the Ratnagiri Alfonso. So that feeling gives us a better. The same thing is with CA services. Chartered accountant services comes with a touch and feel concept. That touch and feel concept revolves around. I think last 5 minutes are there. After that, we will come to a question answer session. In last 5 minutes, I will talk something more about youth, how to involve youth. So basically, one thing I was told that I will make him meet more other successful people in my field. I will check his zeal. I will give him a target product. That beta, Manas, this is the product. This is your product. You sell it. You do service of it. You earn your pocket money. You take this ownership. By this way, I can give him ownership. I will ask him to bring technology, AI technology, what he is using in his homework, social media accounts, Instagram accounts, that technology will work out. Basically, I will explain him by service वालों का concept है 10 से 6. What service person says that 10 to 6 is sufficient. And when I become an entrepreneur, I say 7 to 12 is also not enough. Morning 7 to night 12 o'clock is also not enough. I will have to take ownership. I will have to take accountability. I will have to take my own decisions. I will have to take my zeal. So service has a limitation. Service mein people are happy 10 to 6, 5 days, 6 days a week, fixed income, secured life. But there is no ownership criteria. You are still a labor in the service. You are still a labor. You are not the owner. If you want to be the owner, bring your own firm, bring your own concepts, bring your own expertise, involve yourself with AI. AI will support you to a large extent. If you need any help with the AI tools, I am there for you. I will support you out with the AI tools and everything. So basically, sir, these are the things which we can basically consider it out. Touch and feel concept I already said. And basically, in youth, easy money is the biggest blunder of life. Now, what is happening with youth? Youth, after seeing the social media, feels that earning money is very easy. Very easy. Father, Manas says, Father, I will invest in F&O. I will invest in Bitcoin. I said, how you will get the finance, beta? Father, you will give it. I said, no, I won't give you finance. I'm not interested in F&O and Bitcoin, etc. They are very risky. Manas says, Father, I don't care. If you don't give it, I daily get 5 calls from Bajaj Finance. Bajaj Finance is ready for me. On my birthday, you gifted me a golden watch. You gifted me a golden kada. You gifted me a gold jewelry or a silver jewelry. I will give it to Muthoot Finance. Muthoot Finance will finance me, father. I don't need your finance. I will invest in F&O. I will invest in Bitcoin and I will earn. But as per SABI, 95% of the people investing in F&O are losers. They lose their health, wealth, and everything. But my personal research says 99.95% in F&O lose their money. In Bitcoins, they lose their money. And after that, they realize, oh, my father said correct. I should not have invested it. And sometimes these situations lead to worse consequences, which you all are knowing about it. That when there are financial difficulties, or you are financially not capable, and lenders are there on your head, certain things happen that are out of our imagination. सो बेसिकली यूथ को अगर पकड़ के रखना है सर, तो उनको सक्सेसफुल पीपल से मिलाना पड़ेगा, उनमें जील पैदा करनी पड़ेगी, उनको टारगेट प्रोडक्ट देना पड़ेगा, उनको फील करवाना पड़ेगा कि आप ओनरशिप लो, आप अपने राजा बनो, यू बिकम द किंग. व्हाई यू वांट टू बिकम द ऑडियंस? यू जस्ट बिकम द किंग. सर्व योर कंट्री. राष्ट्र निर्माण की भावना होनी चाहिए सर, कि अगर मैं देश का एज अ सीए अगर मैं देश का निर्माण करूंगा, तो मेरा स्वयं का निर्माण तो अपने आप ही हो जाएगा. So these are all the something crux that have I have given you. One more minute has left in 10 minutes. Something crux I have given to you how to bring them. Conclusion basically, sir, AI tools can help to create images, documents, project reports, files, MIS, database, everything we desire. The reports created by AI are reliable to a certain extent. What I have said earlier also, sir, reports created by AI are reliable to 80%. 20% human intelligence will work. We have to do cuttings, we have to identify the proper place, we have to put the proper names, we have to see the proper content, everything we need to decide. So AI is of great help to human beings, but it can't replace human beings. So I read a quotation that AI cannot replace human beings, but a person using AI will replace a human being. That concept is also not correct. It is also a 80% criteria, because AI cannot replace human beings, but a person using AI with human intelligence, using AI with human intelligence can replace another human being. Human intelligence is all over, sir. Handing over to Ganesh sir for question answer session, then I will give a vote of thanks as a part of my speech. Thanks,
Thank you,
Ganesh sir.
sir.
Please continue.
Thank you, sir. We will now begin the question answer session. There are only last and single question. What about data validation from AI from Kolkata?
Yeah, I will come to that topic. Data validation is a very significant topic which which has been we received from Calcutta. So basically, uh, just a second. The battery support.
No
I will
problem.
just continue within a second. Sorry for inconvenience. The battery suddenly got affected. I'm audible, Ganesh sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so basically, data validation is a very significant concept and it is very important while connecting with AI. So, data validation is a very sensitive issue which we have faced while using AI or not using AI because around 110 crore, 110 crore people in India. So, almost 80% of our population is using AI. And along with AI, there are a lot of cyber frauds also. We daily study new types of cyber frauds daily. So for data validation, what we can do is I'm starting from mobile, then I will come to desktop. If I'm using net banking or UPI in my mobile, I should have an antivirus in my mobile. There are various antivirus available. There is ESET, Quick Heal, a lot of antivirus you can find out. You can take a mobile version of it. Along with that, you need to take a laptop version of it. If I am using any critical information in my mobile, since now everything is on OneDrive or a cloud, or we receive everything on mail and that is all synchronized. So that is all unsafe because what I said that AI is synchronized with your mind. What you are thinking, that thing is synchronized with your mobile data. Your mobile data is not safe because if you are charging your mobile data at any local place, so you would have listened that airports or at a bus stations, if you are charging from there also, that can be data leakage. But that antivirus can support you out, that can protect your documents. So basically antivirus will help you out. Along with that, you don't use a public wi-fi, never use a public wi-fi. Create, just carry your own wi-fi, a Airtel or a Geo or whatever you like. Always carry your wi-fi with us. When you are using a public wi-fi, your data validation is at risk, data security is at risk. And when with AI we are saying about data validation, I have already specified it is 80% or 70%. 20 to 30% human intelligence will override this data validation. Any other thing, Ganesh sir, if I can help
No,
it out?
no. And last question. Thank you, Gopal sir, for
Uh,
sharing your insights on global opportunities for young CEs in AI. Your talk made it easy for us to understand how we can grow in this field. We appreciate your time and valuable advice. Thank you, Gopal sir,
just sir, I
once
will
again.
need one second to express my gratitude.
Yes.
Thanks to Satish sir for giving me an opportunity for this interactive session with all my brothers, sisters, clients. Thanks to Jay sir for such a wonderful session. So I would explore new opportunities therein. Uh, Global opportunities. I have been working with Mumbai, Surat. My office is in the world's most prestigious building, Surat Diamond Bose. I retired as a CFO. Then in Jodhpur, in Oman, we are already there, and with Dubai, with Jay sir guidance, we will now have presence in Dubai also. So it was a great interactive session with all. Thanks to Vishnu Agarwal sir, Ajit sir, all the attendees. Sir, I will just combine and conclude my with this AI thought from a Swami Vivekanand. All knowledge that the world has ever received comes from the mind. All knowledge that the world has ever received comes from the mind. The infinite library of the universe is in our own mind. Swami Vivekananda, the greatest scholar of education, says that your mind is the creator and your mind is the universe of the library. So AI has been created by your mind only. One more thought, just as a gratitude coach, uh, I whenever I get up a daily in the morning, I pray to God that I got a new life. I pray to God that I got a new life. The हर दिन पुनर्जन्म होता है sir. Many people who are there who are not able to wake up the next day, but we are very lucky. I am very lucky that today 9th May I woke up and I had this presentation session herein. I daily morning when I wake up, as a part of gratitude, I surrender myself to God. मतलब मैं ठाकुर जी को कहता हूँ कि वॉट एवर गॉड यू बिलीव इन, कि मैं अपना जीवन आपको समर्पित करता हूँ. आई एम वेरी लकी टू हैव दिस डे विथ मी, कि थ्रू योर worships I am happy that today I am on this world on, and I am very happy that I got an opportunity to Satish sir and Mr. Akshat to connect on this platform, and with the coordinator Ganesh sir and the tech team, it was made very easy and a very wonderful session. I will end up just with last one line, sir. मैं हर जिंदगी में हर बंदे का एक गुरु होता है, तो मेरे भी गुरु हैं, और गुरु कहते हैं क्रोध आए तो रुक जाओ, क्रोध आए तो रुक जाओ, और गलती हो तो झुक जाओ. So if you are in anger, just stop, and if you have done some mistake, just accept that I have made a mistake. So if you follow these two lines, sir, so you can have success in life. This is the guru mantra for success in life. Thanks
Very
a
true.
lot, sir. Thanks everyone, and just handing over to you, Ganesh sir.
Very true, sir. Thank you once again, sir. And now for concluding remarks, as we come to the end of this insightful webinar, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speakers, CA Jayaprakash Agrawal, sir, and CA Gopal Foflia, sir, for sharing their valuable knowledge on global opportunities for young practicing CAs in AI and professionals in the UAE. Your experience and insights have truly expanded our understanding. I also extend my thanks to our respected chairman, CA Satish Kumar Gupta sir, and vice chairman, CA Vishnu Agarwal sir, for their guidance and support. Finally, a big thanks to you all, our participants, for your active engagement. We hope this session has inspired you to explore new horizon in your professional journey. Wishing you all the best in leveraging these global opportunities. Thank you once again, and have a great day ahead. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.